Well, top of the morning to you out there in YouTube land, wherever you are in this planet we call Earth, this mudball. And I'm here in the the Ville sector of the city, and I live down there in Hochelaga. And yeah, as you can see, things are really popping in this part of the city here. Condominium under construction, I'm sure here. I just had this idea to do this walking video really last minute. Probably shouldn't because I'm holding a coffee. I guess I'm gonna have to drink it pretty quickly. Look at that, huh? Anybody who thinks all this stuff's gonna become electric, they're out of their fucking mind. Sorry, seriously, dream on. All this stuff's gonna be electric one day? Yeah, right. And then Hydro-Quebec a few months ago has the nerve to ask people to cut down on consumption when it was cold. Why? So they can have more power for the stupid electric cars and trucks and all this crap. Now, mind you, that being said, now those of you who really know me, you follow almost all my videos, you know I'm really fond of those New Flyer electric buses. I don't agree with them being electric, but I still like them because they're not Nova buses and they ride like an old bus, like an old classic or a new look, you know? I think this might be actually the earliest I've ever filmed a walking video on this street here. Walking easterly here. And again, like I said, just got my coffee. I probably shouldn't be doing this because whatever, I'll take it nice and slow. I gotta take it slow anyway because the stupid pericarditis heart condition decided to come back. Not yesterday, but the day before that. Today being the 28th of March 2023, yeah. Here's your Frontenac metro station, or as I call it, the freaking shelter station there. You're lucky if you can get a goddamn place to sit in there. Because no, we've become a bleeding heart society, right? So it's okay to let all the people who are homeless and let them stay in there. It's fine. No problem. It's okay. Scrap! Don't even get me started with the scrap. Here goes scrap number 2 right here. 2011. If you want to know how to read the buses, how you know what year a bus is in Montreal, the second number is always the year of the bus. So again, that's a 2011 Nova Scrap. But yes, like I said, since the pericarditis unfortunately has decided to come back because I've been so active lately, going here, going north, west, south, going all over the place. Of course, never going off island because I never have the money. Well, yeah, it's unfortunately, it caught up to me. I thought I had been done with this crap. You know, freaking, well, more than 6 months. I didn't have any of these episodes, I guess you call them, or flare-up, as some people call them. Now we're at the corner of Frontenac. I filmed a really nice snow removal job here, actually, a few months ago. It was very nice. Well, actually, I don't think I can actually do this with the coffee. I'm going to take a break here. I got to drink this coffee because it's too awkward. Look at the way I'm holding. No, I can't show you the way I'm holding. I'm holding with one hand. It's very annoying, so I'm going to hold off here. I'll see if I can do it better maybe with this hand instead. Oh, that thing looks like brand new. Yeah, okay, well now the light just changed, so. It really is hard to hold the fucking phone and film, like, you know, for several minutes, frankly, without it hurting your hand. Man. That sounds good. Where's it coming from? Now we're gonna try it this way. Jesus, Murphy, I think I hit the stop record on this thing. It's a good thing I only walked 2 blocks. Look at that Toyota Land Cruiser. Wow. That's a rare one right there, man. Anyway, what I was saying before that I guess you didn't hear me say because I just noticed the stupid phone stopped recording is that's the old RGR tobacco factory, and depending on the day, temperature, the wind, well, you can smell the tobacco from there sometimes. Now it's just called JT tobacco. And yeah, what's interesting about the tobacco industry is that it's so old school, not in a good way. I mean, seriously, to still smoke today, you really got to be nut to break, because even I quit years ago. And there's nothing good about smoking, period. And the only reason why it still exists, this industry, is because all the tax revenue it brings governments and jobs. That's it. And we're talking about thousands of jobs, and we're talking about millions of dollars, right? But that's life. It's not a perfect life. Look, it's like cars, you know? It's like what people were talking about years ago when General Motors almost went out of business in 2009 if they hadn't been bailed out by Obama there in the government bailout. I mean, you imagine if General Motors went out of business, can you imagine the hundreds of thousands of jobs that would have went under with that? All these businesses like AC Delco and all these companies providing like, you know, all the parts for those cars and vehicles, taillights and brake assemblies and trannies and all kinds of stuff. It's a vicious circle. It's what it is. It is what it is. You know, I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't even be using this phone. I'm stupid actually. Why don't I just use my camera? I don't know if I can use it in one hand though. I think we're going to try it because right now I'm holding this coffee. It's not working too well. It's that sticker on that Volkswagen there. Oh boy, that car's too nice for this neighborhood. I love that Lexus. And I like that weird ass mural. That's weird. Something weird about that car. Look, the window's all fogged up there. Who the hell knows, eh? Well, there's still a few old nice buildings in this part of the city here, as you can see. You know, again, how could I not go out, even though I should be taking it slower, considering, you know, I'm not 100% lately, but man, I just love beautiful days, man. I love beautiful mornings. I gotta get out of my crummy apartment and get out there and stretch my legs and record and do what I do best. Anyway, I haven't done a walking video in more than 2 weeks, I think, anyway. So I think it was about due, eh? Right? The next street coming up here is, I don't remember if it's Parthenay or Fulham. I think it's Parthenay. I think I am going to use the regular camera, my Nikon, which is one thing. Another thing I noticed that's annoying about that camera, apart from not wanting to stay in focus when it's cold, microphone on it sucks. There's no bass or anything. It's like flat, you know. Escalade. What's that I hear? Sounds like a street cleaner. Oh, you know what? It is a street cleaner. Oh, that's a sign of spring when the street cleaner is running out. I love it. Oh no, sorry, I was right. It is full of. Yeah. I think this actually is the first time I used this camera for a walking video, actually. Oh no, sorry, this is the second time. That's right, because about a month or so, or more ago, you saw the one I did at night on Saint-Laurent. Domain. But look at this. This is why I'm glad I came here. Check this Portuguese church with its Greek columns here. It's like, what, 10:30 or something in the morning. Look how beautiful that is. I've never seen it look so beautiful. Most times I've ever walked down this street, it was afternoon or evening or night, and the sun was low, way in the back there in the northwest quadrant, you know. So very cool, man. Then there's this mural I don't remember ever noticing. Again, probably due to this beautiful morning bright light. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Here on Fire Station 19 is a mural over here. It looks to me like one of a few probably done by the same artist. Down a ways on the street, more towards my place. Anyway, so we're going to keep moving along westerly here, and yeah, I thought about, mind you, I could sit and take a break here if I wanted to, eh? I don't know, I'm kind of in the groove. I figure if I take things kind of slowly, it should be alright. You know, I'm going home after anyway, so. You know, if I'm lucky, my father-in-law, he says he's got an appointment for a test at the hospital downtown there. I think the SHUM or something, so maybe he might come pick me up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? This is a very nice park. If you're lucky, if you don't get bothered by any of these, you know, vagrant type people. So, unfortunately, it's they're rampant around here. You know, and maybe I'll get a fire truck or something responding around here. Police, ambulance, anything is possible around here. You know. See, look, there's another Another mural probably done by that same lady. That's weird. Yeah. Need some balloons? Yeah. Times are tough here, man. I noticed the last times I passed here, look at all these shops that are closed, man. You know why? Because of Amazon. People don't want to go out and buy stuff. I fucking hate that. They don't even want to come and buy what I have. Then you got these kind of people, they're interested in whatever I'm selling, right? They don't want me to ship it, and they don't want to come pick it up. So you tell me the logic in that. I don't understand stuff like that. Idiots. Look at this aging electrical poles here, telephone poles with the code wire. But yeah, unfortunately, these poor souls there that like they're panhandling and all that, and all this stuff, and I'm just tired of them. That's why I don't. I mean, it's fun to go around and there's a lot to look at, but it's just aggravating at the same time. You know, there never used to be that many of these types of people. Now it's rampant. And now you got people, migrants crossing. That wasn't the subject there between the two brain geniuses there, frickin' Trudeau and Biden recently there when Biden came to Ottawa, and they're like talking about rocks and pond, and the people keep coming across the border illegally, and I'm like, yeah, there's so many of them that I think even, hey, like Robert Goulet, I even think that as a matter of fact, last week when I was with my friend Grant, and we were on, look at, I can't believe this place closed. I didn't even got to go into this place. Anyway, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah. That we were on Notre Dame near my place, and we saw like two buses being escorted by police, like 4 cop cars. And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't know what they were at first. And I thought of it, I'm like, oh, it must be those migrants, you know? Who else would it be? I made a joke about how the buses were confiscated, you know? Look at this nice restaurant like this. And asked me to translate it. I don't know, maybe that's one of the reasons why the place didn't last, is that the friggin' name of it was too long. Chez ma grosse truie chérie. I don't know what a truie is. You see that? I'm not francophone, I know it. Anyway, it translates something at my big something dear. I don't know what the hell a truie is. I'm not going to pull out the phone and start looking. I don't give a shit. Sacrament. It's amazing how many words in French I still don't know. I'm fucking francophone. That's how complicated the French language is. That's why I'm encouraging my aunt to continue learning English. Good for her at her age at 75, because English is the easiest language you could learn in the world. You know? So anyway, we'll take a little breather here. Well, there's something I thought I was going to be doing a couple of days ago. You know, I got one of my vintage bikes, the basement of my place. And I've got the Roll Fast, the 47 at my parents' place in Lachine, and I went over there. I was like, okay, hopefully the tires aren't almost flat, which they pretty much were. I couldn't find an air pump, but the irony is that I was already tired to begin with, you know? In the back of my mind, hoping that the pericarditis wasn't going to be an issue. And it's a good thing, actually, I didn't find that air pump because I was already tired. And again, later when I got home, hey, speaking of vintage style, that's not vintage, by the way. Anyway, so again, I had this episode, this flare-up happened when I got home Tuesday night. My heart started to hurt, and I took it easy yesterday. So part of me is looking at all this and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe I should stop this now. Actually, I don't know how much of this construction is down here. Maybe I'll go to a block or two. That's about it, I think. I wasn't planning on doing anything crazy here. Because again, I'm an expert at pushing the envelope, you know. So we'll just, I'll take it a bit slow. And oh yeah, that's it. They're doing all the aqueduct, all the water, all the pipes are getting changed because they're like 75, 85 years old, you know. So Yeah, look at that. They've got all the temporary pipe right here. You know, it's interesting. This reminds me. I know a guy actually. He operates heavy equipment. He's in his 20s. He's a Mopar guy. I don't know if you would ever see this, but he's a cool guy. He's a big, tall, slim guy like me, and he's big into Mopars, Chrysler products. Look at that! Wow, they got a new bus. Wow, good for them. Good for them. That's a community program. They drive around helping the young people eat, giving them food. See? Founded by Father Emmett Johns, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. Love that mural. The only fucking reason this mural's never been tagged or graffitied is because they're hypocrites, these guys. They do these beautiful murals and they're taggers, so the other taggers, they don't tag their friggin' artwork. So anyway, as we say in French, qui mange la marde. Seriously, it's such a shame. They do such great artwork, but yet they do a vandalism. They're hypocrites. Look at that, hey, now you really got the bonus plan. Big cat digger. Big cat excavator. Man, that's major. I wonder how many streetcar tracks they found underneath here. Eh? Big job, man. Gros job, see. Big freaking job. Big job. Great weather for working though. Wow, I mean really. Fantastic weather. So you didn't expect to see this construction here, right? Well, this is Montreal. You got to count on it. You know, part of me though feels like saying forget about it. Just finish this, and it's too much. I was thinking about maybe again, like when I started, before I got the idea of doing this, I'm like, maybe I'll just make it short and sweet, and maybe I'll finish this. Actually, whoa, that's pretty cool. Actually, I get a shot of that. Anyway, yeah. So I'll just do another block here. I'm thinking just like stopping this where the cross street where the that Super C grocery store is there. What's that cross street? Amherst or something, I think. I don't know. You know, I can't overdo it, and then I'm like really bedridden. That's really the worst part of pericarditis. If you're bedridden because just slightly moving around is causing you pain, you have to stay in bed. You don't have a choice. That's how bad it is. You know. So sorry, buddy. Good luck. And I don't know how long this is gonna go on for, though, eh? It's not like that hit song by Ace, you know. How long has this been going on? 1975. So many beautiful hits. The year I was born. That's right. There's the building I was talking about there. It's coming up right here. It's coming to the end of this shiz here. Oh, it is much more of a pleasure actually doing a walking video with this camera than that phone. I think maybe I'll try to do that, make it more regular thing, even though the sound isn't great. It's just that it's, there's Alexandre de Sèvres Street. It's just that it sucks battery, this thing. But, you know, as it's getting warmer, well, it shouldn't be, I don't think it should be too bad, eh? I did check the 125 schedule to go back home east, but it wasn't coming for a long time. And now way back here, that's Hôpital Notre Dame Hospital, which unfortunately I've been there a few times. 2 operations. One was for a friggin' melanoma, and the other one was a hernia. And I'm gonna have to go back under knife in a few months for another hernia surgery on my right side. Yay! So, whoop-de-doo, eh? Oh no, sorry, that wasn't where no, that's a church. I thought that was the building where that Super C is, because I'm kind of fed up now. I guess I'll just keep walking slowly, because I hate waiting for buses, you know, especially when you can't sit anywhere. You know what I mean? It's a shame, eh? Like so many churches, eh? Looks sad. It's pretty sad, man. It is what it is, man. Coming up to Champlain here, Champlain, just like the Explorer, just like the bridge, just like the lake. I've eaten at the Subway a couple of times. I even ran into somebody I knew here one time, actually. She was a I don't know, a chick a bit younger than me, I think, or about my age, and it's interesting. She was into lowrider bicycles. She even opened a shop one time, and when it was called Ville, actually. So, go figure. What the hell is this? Anyway. Now I'm really the slow motion man over here. Slow motion! Hey, see that? That's what I'm talking about. How many times have I walked down the street and this whole side was all darkly lit because the sun would be sitting back there. So I never really noticed this one here with that beautiful half moon window. Definitely had to have been a theater before. I would imagine there was a marquee there or something. Yeah, man. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, that was definitely a theater. Cinema, probably. Okay, guys, I'm tired of holding the camera here, and I'm tired, period. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this and go home. Go back home, man. But I'm glad I came out. This is, to me, beautiful days like this, especially considering how shitty and horrible the whole winter was. It's a gift. You know, there's some people, I think sometimes they're so busy goddamn working, they're so involved in their stupid careers, they can't even appreciate something like that. They can't even get away to appreciate something like that. You know? The simplest things in life, man. The simplest things. What the hell is this? Volvox. What the hell kind of a name is that? Anyway, that's it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later out there. And I always say to check out that merch link below the videos, but nobody seems to buy anything. I guess my stuff is crap, so... No, I'm just kidding. It's not crap. It's just bad timing, I think. Well, there you go, guys. Look, it's a sign. See? We started with a garbage truck going by. This is probably the same truck. We're going to finish with that, probably the same truck. How do you like that? So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Be good. Stay safe. There's a Cadillac. Hasta luego. And be good. And take care.